What is good, YouTube? It's your boy MarioBee coming at you guys with our week 6 team builder slash battle for the APA Academy. This week we take on none other than the homie, the compa SixFtHax, aka Leo, coach of the Durham Druddigons. Guys, if you guys don't know who Leo is for any particular reason, I don't know why you wouldn't. But make sure to check the description down below. He will be linked under opponent's channel, and make sure to go support my boy. Make sure to go check out both sides of the battle because it should be an interesting one, man. This man Leo's been in my DMs all week talking that smack like we always do, so hopefully it's a fun one, guys. And knowing my boy Leo, hopefully there's no hacks involved. So yeah, guys, really excited. If you guys are as well, make sure to show your support by grassy gliding that like button down below. And if you guys are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. So yeah, guys, quick opening announcement. If you guys have missed any of our past videos, make sure to go check the description down the playlist below. It will say APA playlist, and make sure to go check out any of the weeks that you guys might have missed. And yeah, make sure to check out last week's battle because I'm about to spoil it for you guys in 3, 2. We took the dub, baby. We took the dub. Raboot had his revenge and got redemption. Should have been 2-0 in the past 3 games, but hey, we'll take the 1-1. The past 2 games, yeah, we'll take the 1-1. So this week we take on Leo, like I said earlier, and it should be a really fun one, guys. Leo's squad is super threatening. It's gonna be up on screen right about now, so you guys can see he has the Steelix, the Aerodactyl, the Skuntank, the Clawitzer, the Mesprit, the VIRIZION, the MarioBee33, the Ninjask, the Aromatisse, the Xurkitree, and the Porygon. Guys, as always, big shout out to Ultra Player 12 for the GFX that we have, the beautiful team builder slides, and the battle layout that you guys will see later on in the video, which both were amazingly done. So make sure to go check him out. He will be linked in the description down below, his Twitter, along with his YouTube channel as well, if you guys want to hit him up for any GFX that you guys might need. But yeah, guys, the Leo squad, pretty threatening. I'm not gonna lie. The first 6 on the layout is probably what I expect the most to come, which is going to be Steelix, Arrow, Skuntank, Clawitzer, the Mesprit, and the VIRIZION. So Steelix, just me not having access to it, like a super strong water or ground type Pokemon, really makes me think that Leo's gonna take advantage and bring Steelix. And he even said himself, he's always gonna bring Steelix. He loves his Steelix, so that one I could definitely see coming. Aerodactyl as well, which I could definitely see him wanting to bring, since something like a Dragon Dance set could definitely put in a lot of work against my squad, along with even just like Hone Claws or something silly like that. Outside of Marsh Tomp, I really don't have much that can take hits from it. It pretty much hits the rest of my team for super effective damage, so that's something to keep in mind as well. The Skuntank, which is probably his best check to our Indeedee, probably, yeah, his best check, along with the Mesprit, which is why I have them kind of together 3 and 5, both being able to sponge hits from like Indeedee, both being you know, Skuntank being able to help with Indeedee and the Moltres Galar is really nice, and Mesprit just being able to handle things like the Indeedee as well, being super bulky, being able to get up rocks for him, so it's super nice. Clawitzer I actually have right there as 4th because I really feel like Leo's gonna try to bring Clawitzer to try to take advantage of my psychic terrain, get a couple of terrain pulses off, which is something I can definitely see him doing, along with powerful moves like Hydro Pump, you know, Dark Pulse. This thing gets a pretty good array of coverage that I'm gonna have to go over after the team builder real quick. And then VIRIZION, which I don't think has the best matchup. Like, to be honest, I don't think VIRIZION has the best matchup here, but its speed tier is very nice. It does get solid coverage in its grass and fighting stab, and then things like Stone Edge for my Moltres, even like a special variant I can see coming through as well. And if he doesn't want to bring Mesprit, the last 3, Clawitzer, Mesprit, and VIRIZION, I can definitely see him bringing exchanging that for something like the MarioBee33, something like the Ninjask. The Aromatisse I don't see coming too much, but if he does want to bring that to try to stop like my Moltres and my Hitmonlee, that's something that I can definitely see him wanting to do. The Xurkitree, which typically would be a really scary Pokemon, but I do have a whole Magnezone right there, and yeah, pretty much walls whatever it wants to do, so that's pretty nice. And if he can get that whittled down, which his team can definitely do, like his team pressures Magnezone very much with Steelix, Aerodactyl, Fire Blast, Flamethrower on the Skuntank, the Fire Punch, Drain Punch on the Mesprit, you know, close combat, Marowak, pretty much threatens it a lot. So Magnezone might not be the best to bring this match, but it could definitely stop the Xurkitree there. And then Porygon, which We learned in BBR actually gave us some problems because of bolt beam coverage, but luckily our team's not too bolt beam weak, so we should be able to handle it if it wants to come. So let's go ahead and dive into our first Pokemon here, which is going to be Junior the Marshtomp, rocking the Violite Torrent ability because Damp doesn't really play too much of a factor this week. Stealth Rock, Toxic, Waterfall, Earthquake. You guys will notice that we aren't carrying Scald on this set. That's because Waterfall actually has a pretty good chance of knocking out not Mega Aerodactyl, but regular Aerodactyl, which is going to be the goal for sure. This thing can switch in on Aerodactyl as well. We can eat Choice Band hits, we can eat +1 hits, pretty much eat any variant of Aerodactyl this thing wants to eat. So you can also check Marowak, Alola, and then also check the Ninjas as well. I was kind of fearing like a Choice Banded Ninjas since I have limited rockers in this matchup, but you know what, Ninjas is actually checked by a couple of my mons, so I can see Leo not opting to bring something like that. But definitely Junior here being a nice defensive mon, being able to get up rocks, being able to spread some toxics, it's really nice. Waterfall and Earthquake is really nice stab. Mespire is the only thing that I think can switch in freely. Yeah, Mespire is like the only thing in Aromatisse, which also have to fear taking a toxic. So as always, Junior here just doing his damn thing and putting on the pressure. Next, we got Dexter the Indeedee, hopefully being able to pick up a couple bodies here. 4 attacks and Hyper Voice, Expanding Force, Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire. We're rocking max special attack, max speed, 2 speed tie with the... Actually, we're running max speed Timid because with that, we actually outspeed Adamant or Modest Virizion by 1 point. So I figured it was worth it if he wants to try to get cheeky. And I know Leo's the type of player who's like, oh, you know, he should only speed creep for this. It wouldn't make sense to speed creep for that. So I figured if he's going to go ahead and kind of like cheat out on some speed EVs, he's going to have to pay for it. Not sure if he will for Indeedee because it might be worth outspeeding Indeedee. But yeah, he can't run Adamant or Modest, which makes his damage output a little bit less weak. But pretty much the 4 moves here hit everything except Skuntank, I think, for super effective damage, if I'm not mistaken, or Porygon. I think Porygon only. Like Expanding Force is doing mega damage to everything, and if we can get this in a good position against something like the Clawitzer, the Marowak, the Aromatisse, something slower, we can definitely launch off a huge hit. So Dexter, as always, guys, is the move. Next, we got Mike the Magnezone, rocking the Assault Vest again because, like I said, it's just so nice, man. We got enough speed on there for an Adamant Marowak, and then the rest of the spread is basically just to take hits from the Xurkitree. We can also take 3 Drain Punches from like a max attack Adamant Mespire if he wants to bring that for any reason, but that's what the 244 and the 20 defense allows us to do. 92 special attack with the Modest Nature just to hit as hard as possible. Tri Attack is a definite 2-hit KO on the Xurkitree thanks to Analytic. And oh man, I thought my mic was on mute for some reason. I was like, no, please. But yeah, Tri Attack just hits really nice, and then Flash Cannon and Volt Switch as good dual stab, Thunderbolt and Flash Cannon, Volt Switch just for pivoting, obviously. Steelix really can switch in on this thing pretty fairly, so we might have to play a little bit smarter on that for sure. But next, we got its debut, baby, Ranger, the Hack-A-Mo with the bulletproof ability just to help with possibly any sludge bombs from the Skuntank. I figured it might be worth it. Even Shadow Ball on Mespire, like if he wants to go for you know, a Shadow Ball on the Indeedee. Well, actually, you can't because I'm normal type. So never mind, scratch that. That's on me. I actually was thinking about that earlier, but then now that I think about it, he's a part normal type, so he's not effective. But hey, Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. This thing can deal with his physical threats really nice. Once we get a bulk up, things like Steelix aren't doing that much. Things like Aerodactyl aren't doing that much with Dual Wing Beat. Same thing with Adamant Band, Ninjask. If we get a bulk up, this thing can wall Marowak as well, which is really nice, which we actually have enough speed to outspeed a Jolly Marowak, which is really nice as well. And then, like I said, once we get some bulk ups up, this thing is doing big damage to everything that's not Mespire and Aromatisse, but everything else can pretty much take a fat hit. And Xurkitree is also kind of a threat. If he brings it with Dazzling Gleam, that could be kind of a problem, so we have to keep that in mind. Next, we got my boy Huitzilopochtli rocking the heavy duty boots, Berserk ability, Nasty Plot, U-Turn, Hurricane, Fiery Wrath, max special attack, enough speed on there to outspeed want to say max speed Skuntank, if I'm not mistaken, just in case you wanted to bring something like that. It was closest thing since it does outspeed circuitry. And yeah, this thing can just come in, get some nice hits off. We do have to be careful because he can switch in fairly well to its dual stabs with things like Justified on his VIRIZION being like a real thing. So we definitely have to be careful with that. But this thing can be really nice in coming in. U-turns nice for pivoting. Nasty plot if we can get it up maybe late game would be really nice as well. So hopefully this thing can pick up a couple KOs for us. It's really just like a really cleanup mon or attacker this game. So hopefully it can do what it has to do. Base 100 special attack. We'll see if it's worth. And lastly, we got Hullum with the heavy duty boots. I know how much Leo loves his stealth rock, so I needed something to remove him. Roost, Defog, Leaf Blade, Poltergeist. Its dual stab is not bad at all. Skuntank, I think, and Skuntank and Aromatisse are like the only two that really switch in on it, and Aromatisse doesn't even want to switch in on it that much. So rocking Jolly Nature with enough speed to outspeed. I think it was max speed Jolly Marowak, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be the whole 6. Sorry if my energy is low, guys. I've been out all day, kind of you know, drained all my energy, to be honest, but I'm ready to catch this battle against Leo. I'm gonna go ahead and get connected with him, and then I'll be right back at you guys with that battle. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and we are taking on SixFtHax, aka Leo, in our week 6 showdown for the APA Academy. Yeah, should be a really fun one. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him have fun, good luck for sure, and yeah, searching. But yeah, guys, make sure to go check out Leo if you guys don't know who he is for any type of reason. Don't know why you guys would. I am expecting him to bring those 6 right over there. Just realized my arms look a little dumb with the green screen, so hopefully that fixes up. Yeah, I said have fun, good luck. Should be a really fun, guys. Leo's a really good homie of mine, so I hope we have a good clean match. He says same, have fun, good luck. Love to hear it, love to see it. Yeah, let's see what he ends up bringing, and let's see if I gotta fix this layout. Hopefully it's a little bit smoother than it was last week, because I know last week your boy was struggling out here for like the first minute to get this layout all fixed up. So let's see if we expect the right 6: the Steelix, the Aerodactyl, the Mesprit, the Skuntank, the Clawitzer, and the Virizion. Of course, I could also see things like the Lola Marowak and the Ninjask being switched in there as well. So let's go ahead and see. Probably do like a small intro or something, which there is nothing wrong with. And let's see what he decides to bring. Okay, he brings, okay, so no Mesprit, which is good to see. Honestly, I did not want to see Mesprit. So no Mesprit in here. No Clawitzer either, which is very interesting. I thought he was gonna opt for that. He does opt for the Circuitry instead. Okay. Which we have a solid check to in Magnezone, which is great. I don't see Magnezone being too pressured this game. And then the Aromatisse, huh? Aromatisse. And we still have 52 seconds on our thing. There's the Aromatisse. Okay, so that's the 6 that he decides to bring. Definitely not what we were expecting, but definitely I think not as threatening. No, Marowak is good. No, no other thing is good too. Okay, let's see. We want to go ahead and Dexter's gonna be really nice here, especially if that's not Scarf Circuitry. I think I lead off with Junior. I think we get up rocks. Uh-oh, my controller is acting a little bit silly, so hopefully that doesn't act up during the game. Said have fun, good luck to Leo. Let me get some stuff out of the way because I don't know if it's struggling to find connection or whatever the problem is, but yeah, have fun, good luck to Leo. Busting right here, my headphones right here. See if that's, hopefully that's not too loud the music, but he is gonna lose the circuitry here. This thing could have the energy ball, which I definitely don't want to take to the face, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight into my Magnezone here. We don't really want to play with this thing at all. I'm gonna see what the circuitry has. Maybe it's Calm Mind. It is Calm Mind. We're still doing a lot with oh wait, actually no, it's not. He does have the energy ball most likely. That thing should not be touching us at all. Energy ball does come off here. It should do about 13 to 15%. It brings us down to 149. Let's see. 149. 85 did about 15%. So you got like a max roll on like max attack. No boosting item. Could be like expert belt or something. Let's see. I don't want to let off a volt switch here. Also wouldn't mind doing a double into something like our junior here. Expecting the Steelix. He could volt switch himself though, which could be a problem. Let's do the most of Steelix. Probably the flash cannon. I don't mind try attacking here just in case he tries to stay in. He should volt switch though. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. He brings us down a good chunk, I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty whittled down. We did need this for like the Aromatisse too, so it's a little bit problematic. I should just bring in Steelix here. We'll bring in our Hakamo. Falco, which is the arrow. Okay, it's fine. See if we can get like a burn, para, freeze. Okay, nothing on that. Let's just go straight into Ranger here. We could calc how much that did. That did about 5, 10, a little bit more than 15, like 60%. Okay, that's just max HP then. I was expecting like a max HP adamant set, but it's not looking like that. It's kind of SixFtHax actually. Yeah, should be like max HP, maybe SixFtHax, maybe not. Or Ranger here, baby Hakamo. As he goes for the Scorching Sands, which isn't the worst, I think. It's the first turn burn, which is a little bit unfortunate, actually. He could go Aromatisse here. I just like going for bulk up, I think. Just switch out here, which would be fine. Hopefully he's not like a berry. If he's not a berry, he can't recover off this damage, which I think I like. Scorching Sands is a little bit annoying, actually, since he does get the burn. We're gonna bulk up here. He wants to switch to Aromatisse, right? The Sorrow. It's the arrow. Interesting. Okay. It's fine. We'll bulk up here. This is good. This is good. Hakamo +1, but he's burned, which is really annoying. This Aerodactyl should not be able to kill me from the range that I'm at, I believe. 117 or 73%. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to kill us. It's about a 2-hit KO after the... Let's go for Rock Slide here. We can always crit. Dual Wing Beat, that's fine. Let's brought us down 117 to 67. That's about 50. Right, 50. Yeah, 40, 50. 31%. Oof, good damage, good damage. That's good damage for sure. And it's leftovers. Okay, interesting. So arrow is the leftover set. So you could always miss the dual wing beat, which is kind of what we have to rely on here. We try to go for the rock slide. Okay, he doesn't miss. Can we live? We do actually live, which is nice. Okay. And we're gonna rock slide here, and we hit. Awesome. We're getting some really, really nice damage off on this arrow already, half. And we see that has the dual wing beat, right? Dual wing beat, and this thing has volt and energy ball, which is fine. This is fine. We are gonna go right into junior here. And there goes our Hakamo, which was, hey, he made his debut. He did what he did. He chipped down arrow, which is nice. We do Oko here with the waterfall. I think he might go into something like the something like the Aromatisse. So I'm gonna Toxic here. This thing shouldn't want to stay in here. Yeah, I could also get out my rocks, which would have been nice, but I think we're okay here. This thing comes in here. Okay, as we're gonna Toxic. I was gonna Earthquake, but really didn't think it was worth it. See if we hit this Toxic. We do. Okay, thankfully. I'd expect him to Volt Switch here, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Just really, really unfortunate. Do we take an energy ball from this thing? We know it's not, might be like, I don't think we do. This thing seems crazy powerful. Energy ball to our Marsh top. Yeah, I think it's absolutely mollywopping us. I guess I go zone. Zone's built for this thing pretty much. Could take like another 2 hits. Okay. Energy ball. Okay, good. He's not predicting here, which is good for sure. I kind of want to see if I can get him on the Volt Switch play. I want to see if I can get him on the Volt Switch play just to get off some extra damage with the Toxic. Yeah, because we should stay in, right? I mean, he shouldn't expect us to switch out. Who predicts this? He's a god. Leo's a god. Okay, let's see if he Volt Switches here. Get some more damage off with the Toxic. Perfect, we do get him. Get some more damage off on this thing. He could Volt Switch again, which would be a little bit problematic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just playing head games at this point. Let's go right back into Mike. I don't want to risk anything. He should just Volt Switch here. Okay, cool. He's actually gonna double out into Zoro, which is this thing. Okay. We're gonna go out and we're gonna go into Magnezone ourselves. I think my Decidueye is free just to come in here. I don't really think I fear anything. Even Moltres could come in here. The Stone Edge is a little bit annoying. Yeah, let's go into Hulum here. We're kind of on the back foot here early. I'm trying to think about what's my win con here. Very, very hard to decide here. Mario Ace, good play. Oof. He's Orb. Interesting. He is Orb. Orb, Aerial Ace. We can probably roost on the Aromatisse. I'm going for Huizel, unfortunately. It is Life Orb, so we have to pray on a Stone Edge, miss, I'm thinking. I don't know. I have to get Indeedee in on something, bro. You know he's Life Orb. We have to get Indeedee in on something to click a button. So should have checked if that was adamant or not with the damage. Mario Ace again. Okay, let's see how much this does. Let's do too much. Oh yeah, we do find out it's Life Orb. Yes, we knew that. We knew that. He's gonna Stone Edge here, right? I should just take Hurricane. Do I live a Stone Edge? Let me see. Moltres versus the VIRIZION. Stone Edge does a lot, actually. 132. Like it's a roll in his favor to kill us if he's jolly, which he should be. I mean, he should be adamant. Okay, he's actually gonna switch out here. Skuntank, Falco, Vista, got you. We miss, right? Yeah, we miss. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and U-turn. It's really, really unfortunate. This would probably would have some solid damage off on that thing. I did go into the Decidueye here. Probably one of the best bets I have to try to get this thing back up. And I want to save the Marshtomp for the arrow. You can get up rocks too. He's actually going to Toxic here. Poltergeist is doing a fair amount. This thing, I think the chip off is really, really nice. Also figure out what item he is. Also like Defog, but I think I'm going to Poltergeist here. He shouldn't be able to knock us out with the next hit. And whatever he brings in should take a big chunk. If he brings in the Skuntank, you know, that's just in DD fodder. Oh, it's a Citrus Berry. Okay, interesting. So this might knock him into Citrus Berry. Might keep him right outside of it. Okay, good. It's in a Heavy Slam here, which we'll take. Ooh, we lost. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So that did about 24%. So I think he is like... Definitely. He's a little bit at 55%, like 52%, I want to say. We should kill. We should kill this Dexter here. Somebody's gonna have to take a Mystical Fire here. He's not Akka. We know that. Yeah, we have to Mystical Fire here, I think. Oof, it's a roll. It's definitely a roll. Would have bringing in Marshtomp there being a little bit more smarter. Possibly. Possibly. But now something has to take a Mystical Fire. And if he brings in something slower, like he wants to bring an Arrow here. Guess. Just a Skuntank. Okay. So much as this takes. On the Skuntank, I did about 15%. Oh man, this boy is like max right now. This boy's like max right now. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go into Huitzel Portrait. If he's special, you know, he's at -1. Really nice. This thing is max assault vested. That's crazy. Wait, this is best answer to DD, so I understand it. If he didn't bring my spirit, he is going to go for the Dark Post, which is at -1. Perfect. Okay, and now I think, do I want a Nasty Plot here? I could also try to U-turn. He wants to save damage on this thing. What is he going to? Maybe the Arrow? It seems kind of hard for him to switch into, isn't it? Because this thing's not touching me. I think I should just U-turn. I think I'm gonna U-turn. Get some momentum. He's gonna stand. Okay, maybe he's gonna click here. I don't want to go into zone and find out. Zone is important for Zerk. I'm gonna go right back into Dexter. Oh, that was a bad... Oh, such a bad decision on my end. The Sludge Bomb here. Yeah, that was a mistake on my end, especially if he gets poisoned. Oh, yeah. I'm choking this game, guys. That's on me. Because now this thing just stays in. I'll click Start Post again. Man, I'm so bad at this game. We should be able to take like 2 more hits with our Huitzel Poetry. We might be able to get a Nasty Plot off and get at least a Hurricane off on something. Dark Post comes out here. Doesn't bring us below half. I'm gonna go ahead and Nasty Plot here. He's probably gonna switch out, which is a little bit unfortunate. And he knows we have U-turn, so maybe he won't. But once this thing's chipped down, man, we can hit it with Indeedee, but it's hard for me to see a win con right now because of the Aerodactyl. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. And now +2. Got a Flamethrower, that's fine. We should be doing about half to the Skuntank now. And nothing really wants to switch on this Hurricane, so let's go ahead and click it. I could have gone for +4 just to guarantee the KO, but I don't think it's worth it. Maybe we just click Hurricane here, do half, and then click Fiery Wrath maybe, just so we don't have to miss. You could also get cheeky, go into VIRIZION and try to, like, you know, take it that way, but looks like Fiery Wrath is not actually doing that much. And how much are we doing to a, like, Aerodactyl? Do a lot to Arrow. I can't remember what Arrow was at. He was at less than 50, so we should kill if it switches in. Could also go into Steelix, get a Citrus Berry. Ooh la la. That's a Aromatisse, right? Okay. Let's see if we hit this. If we hit this, I'm pretty sure we 2-hit KO. Oh yeah, for sure. And that's leftovers, okay. Is this Scarf? I don't think it is. If VIRIZION comes in, I kind of want to. I want to click Hurricane, but then I don't because I feel like he might double into VIRIZION here, expecting me to click Fiery Wrath. But I'm gonna click it. I want to click it. Okay, this should kill for sure. Okay, so Moltres kills Aroma. Steelix kills Decidueye. And then Hakamo dies to burn from Steelix as well. This thing, okay. Do I risk him having the Stone Edge? I mean, I don't really have a good switch into this thing. I guess I gotta bank on the miss. I gotta bank on the miss, 20%, guys. I have to bank on it, I think. I don't really think I can do much else. He's in a close combat. Oh, that should kill too, right? I think VIRIZION might just clear up the game here, guys. I really should have brought a Scarfer. I really should have brought a Scarfer, I think. Yeah, because he's going to have the Leaf Blade too. Well, we're going to find out if he's Adamant or Jolly right now. Let's see. DD versus the VIRIZION. Yeah, we have to click Expanding Force here as well. Let's see if he's Adamant. If he's not, he should just clean up game here. Okay, he's Jolly. Good choice. Good choice, Leo. Yeah, and I think VIRIZION's just going to clean up the game here, guys. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe Hakamo wasn't the play. Yeah, because his VIRIZION is just going to kind of pick off our last two mons here. Oh, good games to Leo, man. He will get the victory for sure. The second time. I don't know what it is about Leo, man. I just can't beat this cat. I can't beat him. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't think Steelix died, so that's we're having on the layout. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take the beat down from Leo. He's gonna get to talk as much smack as he likes. I'm not gonna lie, man. Mollywop me. But hey, that's the game. That's the game we play sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Don't always get the best of luck. Even though luck had nothing to do with this match in particular, but yeah, this man just mollywop me. We'll waterfall here. It doesn't really matter. I told Leo GG's in the chat right here. He's gonna go ahead and get hyped because I was talking all this smack about VIRIZION, how it didn't put in work, and look at that, it went ahead and like 5-0 us. So definitely something to look at and prep, especially with mons that are faster than me. I know my team's fairly slow, barring the Tentacruel itself. So good games to Leo, guys. Make sure to go check him out if you guys don't know who he is for any particular reason. I don't know why you wouldn't. But yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below. And if you guys are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. So I'm going to go ahead and take off, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.